What? So this happened when I was sewing in the ends of a plushie. Nothing dramatic, and somehow this needle did not survive. Let me show you what happened. How did this happen? Plushie versus needle. Plushie, win. Needle, no. Okay, so what happened was, well, this is what I think what happened, right? So I was weaving in the ends of sewing in one of the ears, and I thought I'd be really clever and try and put the needle down a long way through the plushie, and it got stuck in there. And I mean, it got stuck. I struggled and fought, and I was nearly tempted to get a pair of pliers. I had the plushie's head squeezed down like, you know, you have no idea. Just trying to get the needle through. And as the needle eventually, I got the needle eventually all the way through after a lot of pressure and a lot of force, let's say. And I was like, what happened to my needle? Yeah. So anyway, this plushie, I'm sure you've seen it in the previous couple videos. It is now complete. Yay! winner, chicken dinner. So anyway, I love how he turned out actually. So the ears are sewed on, the flowers sewed on, the arms are sewed on, the tail is sewed on, the flower is sewed onto the tail. It did not say to sew the pot to the plushie, but I figured if kids are going to be playing with this, and it won't be little tiny kids because it's not got safety eyes, it's got safety eyes, not embroidered eyes. So, and he does sit like very well on his own. I don't know if he's going to sit on my hand. Oh yeah, there he goes, look at that. Sits on my hand fine. So I thought it would be best just to lightly slip stitch the pot to the Cactus Cat. And yeah, so he's now officially done and ready to go to the market. And I think I'm going to probably put about $40 on him because like he is big. Like my cup of joe, which is like a 15-ounce cup, right? Look at that. Huge. My tablet, which is sitting in front of me and I'm checking on notes on, is actually the same length. Yep, the same length from the point of the ears to there. That's the width of my tablet. And so he's big. Anyway, so I'm just going to sit him over there. So next, I think I just got bitten by a mosquito. Oh, it might have been a midgie because we get midgies here as well. And sorry, I'm just checking my notes. Okay. Jumping into some time lapse now of the plushie. The plushie that broke and bent my needle beyond repair. Still in the making. Okay, so then I moved on to Pugsly, the market pup. And I think he just turned out so adorable. So this was April's pattern, the Cozy Buckeye. So I talked about this as one of the patterns that I wanted to make for the market, and I'd never made him before. So I embroidered his eyes as per April's instruction video. I think they turned out pretty cute. And I love how his ears turned out, like very cute. His little bubble feet and little bubbles for his nose, you know, his little muzzly thing, and then his nose, and that's all embroidered on. Yeah, and so you start from the front, go to the back. I don't know if you've ever done any of April's patterns, but that market pup market friendly patterns, but that's how they all seem to be made that way. So I've only made 2 now, so this is the first one I've ever done of her patterns, so I'm super happy with that. And everybody that I've showed him to absolutely loves him. I don't know, oh sorry, I just bumped the camera. So my iPhone on the tripod. Go figure, Caroline. If it can be done, I will do it, you know, like. Let's not even go there because that's a story on its own, right? Okay, so the next one I decided to do because I wanted to then continue because I had so much fun making that one. So I wanted to go to the kitty. And because I had this colour and this colour from doing the cactus out, I'm sitting there looking at them and I'm like, can I actually make a kitty with those colours? And I thought about it and I'm like, well, you know what, he's kind of like Siamese colours. So I made a Siamese version of Max the Market Kitty. I put a little pink X for his nose. I can't remember whether the Siamese have a black nose. I have a funny feeling they do. And I couldn't think, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to do a pink because I had the pink from the cactus. And of course he has his little cheeky, you know, bit at the back there. Yeah, and embroidered eyes as well. So I think they turned out really, really cute because I want these to be little kid friendly. Like I have a lot of eyes, like a lot of the hard plastic eyes. Sorry, my neighbour's dog is extremely barky this afternoon. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe they're away or something. Who knows? Anyway, so back to my notes. Okay, so what I want to share now, edit Kayleen, is the patterns that I would like to try and have a go at trying to get through this week. Now, I know that I only got 3 completed items this week, but I was working on another project, which I will show very shortly. I just want to show what I would like to, not really in the necessarily the order, but in a close to the order, because I've did a big cull on that big list of patterns that I had last week. So I definitely want to do Sammie's Tasmanian Devil, so Crochet by Sammie. I need to get that Mabel Chicken pattern, that Mabel Chicken made for that little girl that's coming to the market, and her mum will be expecting to be able to buy it. So I had to hunt down what colour it was that I used and see, and I thought, I'm sure I've got colour of it. Yep, so I did. And then, so I've put that out as well. I want to get that made because those Mabel Chickens don't take very long to make, thankfully, really fast. So if I get time, I will do so that's it there. I will do the Mama and the Mini as well from the mod, and that. I don't know that I'll have time. So long as I can get one of those Mabel Chickens, actually, I'll make a couple, I think. So any Carraway's loaf kitty, I would like to have one of those done because people seem to like the cats and the kitties at the markets. I do. Then next, I really would love to do Paulie, the market pig, so that he has, you know, friends with Max and Pugsly. And then I would love to do Jenny's in my spare time crochet. I'd love to do Benny. I don't think I'll get to do Biggie. And I would like to do this one. I have a pile of little fidget patterns because I need to replace a lot of my fidgets. So I sold a lot of my fidgets at my last market and I don't have too many left. So I really would love to get some of those made. And then if I've got time at the end of the week, I would love to do these ones from Pugsly's place. So these were on last week's video as well, when I showed through that. Now, I want to show you how I kind of got a little bit distracted this week. I wasn't really distracted. I had a lot of things on, But a couple weeks ago, oh, actually it's probably more like a month ago, I applied to be a pattern tester. I've been applying for pattern tests for a while now, and I figured that, you know, I didn't get picked because I didn't really have, like, you know, a crochet presence online per se, even though I've been crocheting for, you know, 45 years now. And so I'm like, well, you know what, I now have my YouTube channel started. I'm going to, I've been posting a little bit on my Facebook, not very much. I'm not a big Facebook fan. To tell you the truth, I really don't like Facebook at all. I have it, but I don't really use it that much. And on my Instagram, I very rarely post there. So if I post a story on Facebook, I have it set to be a story then on Instagram. So it's going up as a story. I'm not really sure how that works. It's all like interconnected. But anyway, so anyway, I got picked. I didn't get picked for the actual test because my my application form apparently didn't get in on time, or Deb didn't see it on time, or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not important. So I had an email from her probably close to 2 weeks ago now, saying that she missed my application and she really loved my work and she would like me to do a pattern test for her, and she gave me the option to choose that one or a future one coming up. And I said I would really like to do this one, partly because I love blue and it has blue in it, and it's also a representation of the ocean, and I love the ocean and the sea and the sand and the beach and all of that good yummy stuff. So anyway, it is a hanger. This is where I'm up to so far. So I've been working on this when I'm in the car, waiting for appointments, waiting on other things that are happening. And yeah, so I think I'm about probably about a third the way in, maybe, or close to it, maybe a bit over a quarter of the way. Not really sure. I think on row 20 something is about 80 row. Yeah, I'm over a quarter of the way. So these ends I've already weaved in as into my stitching. These ends will have to be all weaved in. There will be a tassel at the end, and there's like a little dowel rod that goes across up the top, and so it hangs up. So imagine that, having all tassels on the bottom. Absolutely stunning. I'm really super stoked with it. I chose 100% cotton, and that is the, let me just have a look, Flinders. It's the 4 Seasons Flinders that we get at Spotlight. And so I chose colours, sorry, I'm looking over here to read this, so ocean and off-white. Anyway, I think that is pretty much like where I'm at. So the market is now a week away, and I'm hoping that I will get a fair few things done. And I really want to get some more fidgets made because my fidgets did sell out. Most of my fidgets sold out. I have a few left, but I would really love to make some more. And yeah, so I will oh, I need to do a pause here. So I don't know, I will try and remember and cut this bit, edit this bit out. No, I will make a separate video and then I'll be able to add that. That'll work. This is end of recording video, Kayleen. This is something I wanted to mention a little bit earlier in the video and I totally forgot. So I want to do a very special shout out because there is a new lady from Townsville, which is probably a few hours, quite a few hours drive for where I am, north of me. And she started her YouTube channel the other day. And her name is Tracy. Can't remember the name of her channel, but I will put it up here on the screen for you. And I will link her video into the description. because she just totally blew my mind. Her video was absolutely amazing. First video on YouTube, and I'm like, it's like you're a pro. It's like, I think back to my first video and I'm like, how did you do that? So she totally blew my mind. But you need to check out her channel because she has made the most amazing plushie toys, and she has a beautiful story to share, and I think it's a story that's worth sharing with others. And I already know that the other Tracy, Crochet by Tracy, has already done a shout out. I don't know if any other Aussie creators, YouTube creators, have done a shout out for her, but they probably have. I just haven't seen it. So I'm so thankful and grateful to you, Tracy, if you watch this video, for what you've done and how inspiring your video was for me to continue, because I was to a point where I was thinking, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. I want to keep recording for, you know, my personal, like a catalogue, I guess, or a diary of, you know, what I'm making, what I'm doing, where I'm at. But yeah, thank you so much, Tracy, and much love and all the best as you go forward on your YouTube journey. Bye for now, guys. See you next time.